Sparta Hari ng Baras 2016 had calisthenics practitioners come from all over the Philippines to find out who is the best in the country. Tensions were high as the battles began with the explosive moves of Michael Enriquez of Calibars up against a very strong young Pantig of Team Marikina.
We started from the bottom, talking about the roots. Every time I'm in the booth, I gotta shoot the truth. My art is my art, it ain't no shame from it. I'm feeling like Kunta, they'll never take my name from me. History is history, it's not his story. Instead of ignoring, go explore it, it's so much glory. People forgot.
Next battle was between Jeric Verzola of Calibars and Baguio native Ortiz Tindaan of Bardillerans.
All that shit is bullshit because it's fucking toxic. I'm shocking people with new facts like my name is Raiden. Cooking up the soul with Bulawa, ain't no April. Check it. It's about to make a change. Do it with some soul and a little love. Yeah, it's about to make a change. Do it with some soul and a little love. You can't make a change unless you got to make a change. Do it with some soul and a little love. You can't make a change unless you got to make a change. Do it with some soul and a little make a change. I'm connected to my culture like I got a twin. Identical to a turntable with a different spin. How come
One of the athletes that everyone knew would bring his A-game was last year's Sparta Battle of the Bars champion, Ray Minasalbas of Team Marikina. His first battle was against the heavyweight Gilbert Roque from Calibars. Although Ray seemed a bit jittery at first, he soon warmed up and showed everyone why he was last year's champion. The next matchup was between the first ever female to compete in Sparta Hari ng Baras Tricks competition, Kaylene Ortiz, a pole dancer representing Calibars, and her opponent, a 52-year-old former gymnast, Ronald Alcantara. Ronald showed all the young guys that age is just a number, with some of his throwback Filipino moves and his old-school gymnastic style, while Kaylene proved that ladies can be just as strong as men when it comes to calisthenics. In between battles, endurance athletes tried to go for the maximum reps of the day for pull-ups, dips, and muscle-ups. The next battle was between veteran calisthenics practitioner and bodybuilder Jeric Tercero of Bardillerans up against a young athlete from Team Marikina with a lot of potential, none other than Harry Paras. Next up, from Baguio was Joseph Halog of Bardilierans, and his opponent was static hold master Cico Lareza from Catanduanes Street Workout. Next, we saw the explosive flair from Miguel Daz of Calibars up against the Bardilierans' flavor of Edward Bambico, another strong athlete from Baguio. Pole instructor from Team Marikina, Kim Kong, was the second female to join the competition, but all eyes were on Sans Española from Iloilo, representing Barista. Majority of the calisthenics community had only seen Stans in his motivational videos, so they knew what to expect. But he still left jaws dropped with the judges and, of course, the audience. Second round, Ortiz Tindaan of Bardilierans went up against Yong Pantig in a very close battle that really could have gone either way. The next battle promised to be full of heart-stopping action as we saw 52-year-old Ronald Alcantara from Baguio up against last year's champ, Ray Menasalbas of Team Marikina. Ronald knew that Ray would be a tough opponent, so he didn't wait to bring out his daredevil dismount. But Ray did not want to go down in the quarterfinals. Ronald schooled everyone with his Filipino-style Baras Numeros-inspired techniques, and he made it look easy. But last year's champ came back with an explosive bar hop, followed by a 360 muscle-up. This battle instantly became a classic. All three rounds had both athletes competing like they were already in the finals and neither wanted to lose. In the third round, Ronald showed some signs of fatigue, but still ended with an impressive backflip off the bar. Ray started to go beast mode with his freestyle push-ups and a backflip of his own to end the battle.
I'll carry you through as long as
Carry the torch.
After the epic battle of the Lords, it was time for the men's longest dead hang competition.
For the top, hit it for the ground. I carry my city through my sound. I gotta hold it down. Carry the torch, I'ma hold it down. I'm repping for the town. I'm doing it through my damn sound. I'm aiming for the top, hit it for the ground. I carry my city through my sound. I gotta hold it down. Carry my city like some sort of...
Again, the winner was was Kiko Ramos, who held on the bar for 4 whole minutes. Next, it was time to see some 2v2 action, where athletes used combination movements and tricks to outdo their opponents. All teams had some flair, but the team that stood out was the team of Raven Cruz of Rogue and Calvin Wright, a newbie to the calisthenics community, but with a background in breakdancing. Next up was crowd favorite Stance Espanyol of Barista Iloilo up against Miguel Daz of Calibars. Stance came out strong with a slow-motion archer airwalk, showcasing his extreme strength. And Miguel Daz came back with some strength moves of his own. Stance ended the battle with a clean straddle planche, followed by a straddle back lever, while Miguel finished with some explosive muscle ups and a salute to the calisthenics crowd.
We're here with the best and most talented calisthenics practitioners in the country. If you want a little bit of this, you gotta come join.
Next up was the longest dead hand competition for women. All of the strongest ladies in the calisthenics community joined, but in the end, the winner was Anika Hipolito, one of the strongest students of Sparta Calisthenics Academy. Another team that stood out in the 2v2 competition was the Q&Q team of Edmar Belbis and Rain Barnuevo. In the semifinals of the 1v1 competition, it was a close match between Stance Espanyol of Iloilo and Cico Lareza of Catanduanes. Finals, competitions moved indoors into Sparta Calisthenics Academy. In the 2v2 battle, Raven and Calvin made the crowd ooh and ah with their moves, but in the end, it was Team Q&Q's teamwork that really made them win in the final battle. In the finals of the 1v1 tournament, it was last year's champ, Ray Menasalbas of Team Marikina up against the challenger from Iloilo, Stance Espanola of Barista, who would be this year's Hari ng Baras. Marikina went for a flurry of tricks early in the first round and seemed to take the lead on the Phenom from Iloilo. But Stans came back with an impressive bar hop, landing into a hang from his knees. It became evident that this was going to be a crazy battle filled with the most explosive moves. Stans got the crowd into his routine as he started dancing on the bar, showing his strength, coordination, and sense of humor. The atmosphere was intense as both athletes were giving their all on the bar and saving some of their best moves for last. Showed some of his trademark moves that won him the battle last year, it was this forearm Maltese on the bar that made the crowd go wild this year thanks to Stans. Was starting to go beast mode, Stan stuck to his guns and showed off his strength moves that nobody else could pull off that day. In a last effort, Ray went for a backflip off the bar and went completely Super Saiyan afterwards to get the crowd going at the end of the championship battle. After the battle, it was all smiles from both competitors as it was time for the awarding. Arsen Regino took the title King of Reps as he took both the dips and pull-ups battle. Ladies reps battles went to Anika Hippolito for pull-ups and Kayleen Ortiz for dips. Second place in the 2v2 battle went to the team of Raven Cruz and Calvin Wright, while first place went to Q&Q's Edmar Belbas and Rain Barnuevo. Third place of the 1v1 battle went to Baguio's Ortiz Tindaan, while second place went to last year's champ, Ray Minasalvas. This year's Hari ng Baras is none other than Stans Espanola of Barista Iloilo. Congratulations to all the winners! Thanks for watching and hope to see you at the next calisthenics competition.